Alright, so what are we doing here?
Right now we're about to check the tire pressure to make sure it has the correct amount of PSI, which is for this car it requires 32 PSI for the tire pressure. So basically you put the gauge in, and then you just, once you put it in, just push it in, and then it gives you the amount of PSI that's in the car. And at this point this car is actually below the required PSI level. We're going to double check it again to make sure, which is, like I said, it's less than what is required for this car. Because like I said, this car requires 32 PSI, but it's giving me 28 PSI, so therefore I have to put some more air into this tire.
What happens if your PSI is too low?
Well, the tires, you're not going to get as much as far as
Like traction?
not traction, but as far as the amount of required time, running time on the tires, if you don't have the correct amount of PSI, and also the car might not run the way it's supposed to without the correct amount of PSI. Because once you run low on PSI, the car tends to shape or shift different as far as your how smooth is your how smooth or your ride is gonna be.
What happens if PSI is too high?
It's not good to have it too high because it's gonna make the car run so hard as far as your steering. You don't want that because you don't want to put too much air on the tire, because when you're riding, it'll be so hard on your riding. So.
Okay.